Christmas. It's the most wasteful time of year. Hundreds of thousands of tonnes of festive packaging, nearly 230,000 miles of wrapping paper chucked. The holiday leads to 100 million black bags full of packaging. And not nearly enough of this mountain gets used again, thanks to convoluted regulations and the wrong materials used, like glitter and plastic. I'm not perfect. I shop online and I have a fur Christmas tree. But I also reuse wrapping paper, I recycle card, and I am the queen of the turkey casserole. My festive message, when it comes to the waste, we should all be more of a Grinch or Scrooge this Christmas.
Well, as Scrooge, I'd appreciate that. I think. But remember, Scrooge ended up being quite a nice bloke.
Yeah, that's where this goes wrong with you, then.
That's where it is. It's not going to happen to me, I don't think. I'm going to carry on. But you don't think that it's Christmas. Christmas is a time of joy. It's a time of fun. It's a time when people... Why do you want to... I mean, we have problems with waste all year round. Why do you now want to make a big issue of it?
Because of the enormous increase in waste over Christmas. I mean, if you look outside on the street after Christmas, I mean, there are mountains of rubbish and tat. And, you know, that is... We're all individually responsible. We can reuse, recycle. Don't, basically, on wrapping paper, I could give you a good tip.
Right.
If you can scrunch it, you can recycle it, which means that this probably isn't...
Would you mind? That's my
recyclable. That's your Zimmer frame.
Yes, that's my Zimmer frame. That's going to get me home.
There are tons of things you can do. Well, Nick, you ask about what we can all do to reduce packaging, but what about the manufacturers and retailers? I didn't think it would be Christmas without some sort of family game, so welcome to Rachel's Reindeer Quiz.
Whoa.
Right, so I have some whiteboards for the panel where you are going to write your answers to 3 questions. You have 10 seconds for each question.
Fantastic, here we go.
Your pen's in there.
There you are.
There's the pen.
Right, here we go.
So the first question, quizzes, is about packaging.
Oh, right.
Look at this packet of Lush Ferrero Rocher and tell me what percentage of this product is packaging. Clock starts now. Panel, I need your answers. Oh, you've all gone very high, I must say. It's 42%. So Afua is our winner.
Oh, no, she went.
Next
well done.
one.
Right.
Do I get a prize?
No, you get a chocolate.
You may do.
Can I have we got anything to rub
Panel, are you ready for this Thornton's Continental
Yes. Oh, right.
Continental selection?
What, we have to say
I want
Here we
you
go.
have 10 seconds starting now. What percentage of this box is packaging?
Oh, can't we see the inside?
Nick's gone hard. Nick's gone 41. Greg, Scrooge 40. Carol 39. Afua, let's have it 60%. Well, the answer is it's 30%. So Carol is our festive winner. I think I'm going to give Carol.
Oh, excellent.
Right, last one. Panel.
Oh, shame, I'm enjoying this.
These are actually
Such
my...
magnetism.
These are
Sorry, go on.
actually, I love these ones. These are the Lindor festive baubles. What percentage is packaging, Panel? OK. You're very quick on the draw, all of you. Right. Nick's 55, Pafua's 49, Carol's 28%, Greg Scrooge is 30%, and the answer is a surprisingly modest and slimline 11.5%.
So I win that as well.
Lindor is our seasonal favourite.
So who hasn't got a box of chocolates? Give it.
But I can't eat them anyway, so it's all right.
Okay.
I mean, they are really spoiling us with the packaging,
Do I
aren't
win
they?
those for getting
No,
the last
I'm
one
keeping
right?
these.
That's not very fair.
Oh, I got these. I'm keeping them.
Outrage!
No, you've got the lovely angel costume.
We're doing
so
that
that's
because...
your prize.
We're doing that because manufacturers should... The point of that was, you obviously don't think Ferrero Rocher and Lindt and other people are doing enough, right?
not only, look, we don't want to single out individual
I
manufacturers
mentioned
because actually I love a Ferrero Rocher, you know, the ambassador's reception when you had them all handed. But the problem is with Ferrero, they can't even recycle this packaging. This is a feel this.
But the bottom line is, Rachel,
I've got
none
it
of
for
us
you.
as
There you are.
individuals, whatever we do, it doesn't matter until industry, the government and the supermarkets get on board. You know, supermarkets all signed a plastic pact this year at some point. But, you know, hey, the thing is, it's voluntary. They're not made to do it. So they can do it or not. So we're not actually being serious
There is
about
a plastic bag tax. It's not voluntary.
Not plastic bag tax. It's called the plastic pact. And
okay.
supermarket, what it is about is supermarkets are supposed to get rid of single-use packaging where they can.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Can I ask the panel a question? I don't know, because this was mentioned in some measures that were introduced by Michael Gove. He wants to change the way that he wants firms to be fined. And he wants to restore to the high street, someone needs to tell him there isn't a high street, electrical repair shops. So that you take your toaster or your vacuum cleaner. When did you last get a small item like a kettle or an iron or a vacuum cleaner?
But you know what they tell you?
I wouldn't know where to go to get it repaired.
There's a very good one just round the corner from me. Where you can take in anything.
You take a toaster to be repaired, Greg Dyke.
No,
you throw it away.
I don't make toast, but that's a different place.
okay.
But do I take things to be repaired? Yes.
But this is the manufacturer fault.
We now live in a... Sorry, we'll come back. We now live in... So when the vacuum cleaner goes... I'll just go down to Currys
I've
if they
just
still
replaced
exist.
my coffee grinder and I've just replaced my NutriBullet because they both packed it in.
And instead
it
of
was
going to the...
easier to order two more.
Probably
than
30 quid at Greg's shop to get them fixed.
And the guys always tell you, the guys who come to fix your washing machine that's gone wrong or your
get a new one,
they say, forget it, because they only make them to last 5 years. So it's actually not our fault particularly.
It's not just manufacturers, because we are talking about Christmas and there's lots of things that we do. Like, for example, how many of you recycled your wrapping paper when we got our Secret Santa gifts? I've got a statistic for you about Christmas cards. Christmas cards. One tree makes an average of 3,000 Christmas cards. That's only enough for 176 people to send out their Christmas cards. 176 people sending out Christmas cards.
How many cards do you send
out? I
out?
personally haven't grown up quite enough yet to send Christmas cards, but... One tree for
I think she's making an ageist comment.
Each year I send and receive fewer cards. Each year I get fewer and I send fewer. So now it's in the... I get maybe the low 40s and I send out about 30 on. And it'll be less next year. Well, maybe you'll go on next year.
But the thing is, us as individuals, we're not going to make a difference as individuals until industry gets on board, until the government get on board.
But it starts with you.
It doesn't start with us. It starts with industry making...
You have to take individual responsibility for the things you can do.
It starts with the industry not putting plastic on packaging.
Greg hasn't had a no yet.
Surely the plastic thing is big this year, and it's becoming bigger. And I suspect in 5 years' time it will have made a significant change. But it doesn't happen overnight, ever.